This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it. Wait! Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. The closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me. I get so lonely out here. I get so lonely out here.
Now you're mine. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Might be able to see why. Just take it nice and slow. Watch where you step.
Why can I not save? Won't let me save.
This looks like the way out. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Wait! Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Wait! Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. better down here than out there. Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. The closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Looks like he's gone for good this time.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
Damn it.
Fool. Not to know my secret.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. I'd better get going. I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer? From the college? Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood Trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on,
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over. Truly. So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. All right then.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? Is it now? What?
It was as big as the mountain of black.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. The This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace. Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends. Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torygg when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torygg, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days. Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down. Dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me. Until next time.
Did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush, child. Don't pester your cousin.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Just head north, you can't... It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. The biggest and the best of the... You didn't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak and his top lieutenants. Oh, right. You were caught trying to cross the border into Skyrim, weren't you? You're not kidding. Ulfric's the leader of the Stormcloaks. You know, the traitors trying to break Skyrim away from the Empire. You haven't heard of the Civil War in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, people have other things to worry about. It's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago, as a sort of private army to advance his ambitions. He's always used the ban on the worship of Talos to stir people up against the Empire. He never succeeded in getting much support, so a few months ago he murdered the High King. That got the Empire's attention. A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the General turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the General changed his mind. You know the rest. So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed. I guess that wasn't such a big deal elsewhere in the Empire. But here, it's caused a lot of resentment. Native son and all that. Even I'll admit it hasn't been the Empire's finest hour. But it wasn't like the Emperor had any choice, did he? If he hadn't signed the peace treaty with the Thalmor, they would have destroyed the Empire. Then where would Skyrim be? That's the part that Ulfric's supporters always conveniently forget about. Unless the Empire stands together, the Thalmor will destroy us all. Be
Can I help
careful
you?
on the way to Solitude. Damn Stormcloaks could be anywhere.
Take what you need, my friend. Fancy robes. You a wizard or something? May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Whatever you need. My Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it. You looking for a new blade? Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Until next time. That's a decent weapon you've made. Ironer. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. I could forge you a war. This looks good. You put time into your blades. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Take a look. You the sneaky type? Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. You looking for a new blade? Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves. Take what you need, my friend. You have talent. Keep working. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, the finest weapons and armor. Good day.
There's beauty here, unmatched in all. I'll show you what I know.
Must be your lucky day.
I'll show you what I know. What is that blowhard up to now? So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me. Two can play at this. Here, give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that. Farewell.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. He what? What are you talking about? Why, that jealous idiot. Thought he could just manipulate me into never seeing Sven again? Thank you for telling me the truth. You should speak to Sven. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too for defending his name. Alright then. You're not from around. I came here from the It got bad back in Cyrodiil. I came to Skyrim looking for a... I just want to find a good husband. Need something? What can I do for you?
I don't know what you over.
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
And across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Get me mad, and I'll prank you. And not a little, a lot.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This way. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing. Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal ever again. Now that's what I like to hear. Good work. I think you deserve some gold from my tips at the inn. At the Bard's College in Solitude. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster. Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one.
I'm the innkeeper. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. The war's only going to get worse now.
We got rooms and food. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Long as you clean up. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion. If you did, we have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's with. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Give in to the dark. The Dark Brotherhood.
This land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. A pint of your finest meat.
Certainly.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Ask
Out of my
yourselves
way,
questions in order of merit. Feed the computers and see what returns. People in charge just kill, build, nightmare. Children can see all of this and learn.
someone standing guard out there. Don't forget the rock trap we rigged up. So, stop your worrying and get some rest. Your shift is coming up, and I don't want you dozing off again like last time. Find this a surprise. That's your best, huh? What you gonna do? We had a guard posted outside.
We did. You're right. Here. Don't think we're alone. You check the entrance. I'm going to... Huh? Is that the best you can do?
See ya.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Children can see all of this and will learn.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? All right. Must watch over your battles, friend. You looking for a new blade? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? All right.
Never should have come here.
Fancy robes. The finest weapons and armor. Until next time.